Many men over 60 start to notice changes they don't always talk about. Low energy in the mornings, fading stamina, and yes, even performance in more personal areas of life. But here's the truth. These issues are not just about age. Often, they're linked to silent causes: poor circulation, oxidative stress, and nutritional gaps in your diet. Today, I'm going to share with you 3 powerful fruits that science shows can help men over 60 restore energy, improve blood flow, and regain that spark of vitality. These are simple, natural foods you can start using today, and I'll also share real stories from patients who saw their lives transformed with just a few changes. My name is Dr. Michael Ramirez. I'm a board-certified urologist with over 25 years of experience working with men's health and longevity. Over the years, I've treated thousands of men struggling with energy, testosterone decline, and performance concerns. I've learned that medication can help, but lifestyle, especially nutrition, is where the most lasting change happens. Your diet is not just fuel, it's information for your body. It tells your blood vessels how to function, your hormones how to balance, and your cells how to produce energy. And today, I'll show you how 3 specific fruits can make a remarkable difference, backed by scientific research and by real-life patient results. As men age, blood vessels naturally lose flexibility. The inner lining of the arteries, called the endothelium, becomes less responsive. This means less oxygen and nutrients reach your muscles, your brain, and yes, even your sexual organs. Add in years of stress, processed foods, and sometimes smoking or alcohol, and the result is poor circulation, chronic fatigue, and loss of vitality. But here's the good news. Research consistently shows that natural plant compounds, antioxidants, flavonoids, and nitrates can restore endothelial function, improve nitric oxide production, and literally help blood vessels behave younger. This is why diet matters. And fruits, in particular, are nature's richest source of these protective compounds. Let's start with one of my favorites, pomegranate. Pomegranate is often called nature's Viagra, and for good reason. Several clinical studies show that pomegranate juice improves blood flow, reduces oxidative stress, and supports healthy testosterone levels. In fact, in one study published in the International Journal of Impotence Research, men who consumed pomegranate juice daily experienced improved erectile response and greater satisfaction. But beyond performance, pomegranates are rich in polyphenol that protect the heart, lower blood pressure, and improve stamina. How to use it? Drink 1 small glass, about 4 ounces, of pure pomegranate juice daily, preferably unsweetened. Or eat half a fresh pomegranate as a snack or sprinkle the seeds on salads. Patient story. I had a 63-year-old patient, James, who complained of low stamina during his golf games and poor intimacy at home. He committed to adding pomegranate juice every morning. Within 8 weeks, his endurance improved noticeably, and his wife told me, with a smile, that their evenings were more fulfilling. Sometimes, the simplest changes make the biggest difference. Fruit number 2 is one that surprises many: watermelon. Watermelon contains a powerful amino acid called citrulline. Once inside your body, citrulline is converted into arginine, which boosts nitric oxide. And nitric oxide is the key molecule that relaxes blood vessels, improves circulation, and enhances physical performance. One study at Texas A&M University found that watermelon extract helped men with mild erectile dysfunction improve their function naturally, without drugs. How to use it? Enjoy 1 to 2 cups of fresh watermelon daily in the summer. If fresh watermelon is not available, you can find natural citrulline supplements, but I always recommend starting with the fruit first. Patient story. A patient of mine, Robert, age 70, loved watermelon but hadn't eaten it in years. I encouraged him to start again. After a month, he reported better morning energy and fewer nighttime cramps. More importantly, his confidence in intimacy returned. His wife told me it was like having her younger husband back. The third fruit is small but mighty: blueberries. Blueberries are loaded with anthocyanins, a type of flavonoid that reduces arterial stiffness and supports brain health. In a study from Harvard, men who consumed blueberries regularly had a lower risk of developing erectile dysfunction, thanks to improved vascular function. But it's not only about performance. Blueberries protect the brain. They improve memory, coordination, and cognitive speed. For men over 60, that means not only more vitality, but sharper thinking and better quality of life. How to use it? Eat half a cup of fresh or frozen blueberries daily. Add them to oatmeal, yogurt, or smoothies. Frozen berries retain almost all of their antioxidant power, so don't worry if fresh isn't available. Patient story. One of my patients, Carlos, age 68, started eating blueberries with his breakfast oatmeal. 6 months later, his cholesterol improved, his blood pressure dropped, and his wife told me she noticed he was more cheerful and engaged. Sometimes, that spark in your brain reflects directly in your energy and relationships. Doctor. So, let's recap. For men over 60, struggling with fading energy or vitality, 3 fruits stand out. Pomegranate improves blood flow, supports testosterone, and protects the heart. Watermelon boosts nitric oxide, circulation, and stamina. Blueberries protect arteries, sharpen the mind, and restore vitality. These aren't exotic, expensive superfoods. They are simple fruits you can find in any grocery store. Yet, used consistently, they can have a life-changing impact. I've seen men who thought their best years were behind them, only to discover that with the right nutrition, their energy, confidence, and intimacy returned. James, Robert, and Carlos are not exceptions. They're everyday men who made small changes and regained control of their vitality. And if they can do it, so can you. Gentlemen, you don't have to accept fading strength, low energy, or declining performance as an unavoidable part of aging. Science tells us that the choices you make, even today, can transform your health tomorrow. So start small. Add pomegranate, watermelon, and blueberries to your daily routine. And watch how your body responds. If you found this video helpful, share it with a friend who needs encouragement. Subscribe for more science-backed advice for men's health. Remember, your best years are not behind you. With the right care, they can still be ahead.